No, because I don't think you guys get it. I don't think you guys get how competent you have to be as a writer and a showrunner. I don't think you get just how much of a mythologist and a fan and a steward you have to be to accomplish what Roland Jones and his writers have done with this adaptation of Interview with the Vampire and now The Vampire Lestat. Episode 3, Toronto, was transcendent in ways that 12-year-old Mel could never have anticipated. As somebody who read the books when they were very young, as somebody whose entire life and academic trajectory was informed by those books and Neil Jordan's film adaptation in 94, I can tell you that this show has reached, and did so in season 1, reached the echelons of prestige TV, of appointment television. But what is happening with The Vampire Lestat is a level up. And in no way am I defending Tom Cruise, the human being, but there is also no world in which you will tell me that Tom Cruise's performance and interpretation of Lestat was not transcended. And as somebody who, to this date, at 43 years old, have been in love with the character Claudia, and more specifically Kirsten Dunst's interpretation of said character since I was 12 years old, and the fact that she never won an Oscar for that role makes me bitter in my bones. I can tell you the two characters I was most worried about were Lestat and Claudia, and goddamned if Sam Reed, Bailey Bass, and Delaney Hales have not fucking allow me to arrive at the point. But do you know how brilliant you have to be to pull off what they did in episode 3, wherein we finally see Claudia's father, Louis, read the torn out pages that he withheld from Daniel, wherein Claudia describes her grape by Bruce to Bruce, her grapist. And that is overlaid simultaneously with Lestat's grape by Magnus. Do you ever, in my wildest dreams, would I have imagined they would have ever attempted such a thing, let alone pulled it off? None of it was frivolous, none of it was trite, none of it was sensationalized, none of it was romanticized. We watched Claudia and her father, who traumatized her. We watched Claudia and her father's trauma play out simultaneously. Everything that was subtext in the books, the shows are making text. And that is a very difficult thing to do, again, without sensationalizing it or reducing it to some fucking TV fodder, clickbait, attention bait bullshit. This was masterful storytelling, masterful writing, masterful acting. The MTV music video of it all, of Magnus, was just magnificent. Another fucking camp, but beautifully deft take on the source material. But to see Lestat in his trauma played out simultaneously with and against the trauma of his daughter, that takes a mythologist. That takes Roland Jones. And I just want to say thank fucking you guys. Thank everybody for giving us television that we need and we deserve, and for doing justice to the source material, because goddamn, if you're not keeping me alive for another fucking week, bitch.